Ah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here I am up at Split Rock Cabin. It's been a while since I've done a morning prayer from up here. So blessed to be able to be up here. Came up here to do a little bit of checking out the cabin, a little work on the cabin, a little relaxing, and some meditation, meditative walks. It's been a wonderful couple of days. I got to get back to LA later today, and I'm going to get back up here a little bit sooner than this time. There's too long between trips. It feels so good up here. So, good morning to everybody, and everybody that's coming on, and everybody who's looking at this later. Good morning, good afternoon. Oh, forgot. I'm going to share this to my cell phone real quick. So give me a moment here.
Someone who says I'm against abortion.
And put this on my cell phone for the people that might see it there. We had a few folks find Agape through my personal page on Facebook when they'd see posts and they get curious, they'd go check it out, and now some of them are regular Sunday attenders online from all over the world. So it's nice to do that. So let's make sure it went on, and then we'll head back to the stuff. But it is beautiful up here, absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh! Yesterday I posted a video. I was just on top of Dome Rock, and all I did is hold my camera up while I was breathing and rotate in a circle of 360 degrees. And you could see everything. It's a view from every direction. And it was so amazing to be up there. Just the wind was howling, blowing, and it was not cold, but it wasn't warm either. And it just felt so good, so good. So it was a beautiful time up there. So let me look at a few of these comments and say hi to everybody. Good morning, Portia. Hi, Nicole, tuning in from Vegas there. That's it. That's a prayer in itself. I love that. Thank you. Good morning from New Mexico. Hi, Chloe. Keisha. Hello. Good morning. Sharon, New York City. Deborah Mayer from San Francisco. I love that town. Love all these towns, actually. I've been to a lot of them, and it's such a, I always want to get back, and I usually do. Hello, Reverend Marcella. I'm so blessed to have you with us too. Thank you. Henry, good morning, South Carolina. So, Monterey Park, Lenore, Denise, love the trees. Me too. Some of the big trees up here are gorgeous. You got the sequoia trees. I didn't really go walking through the sequoias this trip, but they're here and I can feel them. And I got some big trees here on my property here, right here. Not quite as big as those, 10-foot across ones, but some beautiful stuff. CJ, prayers for husband safety as he travels, knowing that God is where he is, as him, and as everybody serving his needs, from pilots to drivers to people attending him, and he stops for snacks on the road, wherever. Everybody we look at is God looking back at us. Hello, Narissa. Paris and Greece were amazing. I'll bet. Now I'm a little jealous. Jealous in a fun, loving way. That sounds like wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. The trees are beautiful, Keisha. Yes. Good morning. Tahita's from Florida. Hello, Tahita. So grateful, Narissa. That's it. Gratitude's the key, folks. It is the key. Back home in Nebraska. Craig. Nice. Visiting back home and seeing some old friends. That's wonderful. So much love. Wonderful day from Georgia for Kendra. Kendra, welcome. Peace and love from Calistoga, California. Hi, Suzanne. Yolanda. Gastonia, North Carolina. What a great name. Gastonia. Sounds like it's from somewhere overseas, doesn't it? Hello, Monique. Greetings from Virginia. Affirming God's peace and financial stability in my life. Affirming and knowing it. Why is money always filling my pockets? Why am I so prosperous? Why is life always conspiring for me? God. Great view, Kelvin. Yeah, it is beautiful here. I was thinking I might try to do the meditation from up on Dome Rock, but I really can't because I don't have a good enough cell signal to do the internet from there live, so that kind of killed it for me. Thank you, Chloe. Hi, Winky. Christina, good morning. Yes. Tahita is shining from Florida. I like that. Shining. Tahita's shining. I can feel her glow all the way out here in California. She's just shining because you can't stop that glow. It just goes and goes and goes. Martha, I am up at my cabin in, it's called Split Rock Cabin because right over near the entrance, there's a tree splitting a big rock. And it's up in the Sequoia National Forest at 7,200 feet. It's about 42 degrees out here where I'm sitting now, and it is gorgeous. It is like paradise on earth up here. And it's great. And I haven't been up here enough lately because anytime I had off, I seemed to have been rented, and when it wasn't rented, I had scheduled work. So I need to schedule more time just to be up here because, it just fills me up. And I just feel the energy of the earth, and I feel so much of the energy from the city just going out of me and into the earth. It's amazing, absolutely amazing to be up here. But look it up, Ponderosa, California, Split Rock, and up in the Sierras. It's amazing, beautiful. We're not in an area with a lot of tourists, so it's hikers, backpacks, and locals. It's pretty cool. Hi, Dorothy, tuning in from Michigan. Celeste, hello from Chicago. Keep the faith, prayers for our immigrant brothers and sisters, children in Chicago. Yes, from all over the world. And it was a blessing to hear, the Pope coming out and really specifying that if we're going to be pro-life, we got to be pro-life. We have to be pro-living. We have to be pro-loving. And so, I like that. So if you're going to be pro-life, be pro-love, and then you can be just that. So beautiful. We saw you at Spirit Awakening 30th anniversary on Friday night. Yes, it was a beautiful, beautiful day, and so much love there. And I just was really blessed. Saw an old friend I hadn't seen that was there. I hadn't seen her in almost probably 25 years, and it was just filled my heart with joy. Absolutely. Thank you. Yep. Lots of them up here. Hung out with not crows, but ravens yesterday. It was great. Hi, Gwen. Keisha. Okay. Lots and lots. Catherine. Dorcas from Vegas. Jazz, hello. Nice to see you here from Split Rock. Hello. Okay, so I got a lot of folks joining in here. It always feels good to have everybody, and I'm feeling all of your energy and feeling all of your love and knowing that all of that love, there's no stopping that love, energy of love. It goes through everything, and it is everything. And I know it. Now, you saw the title. If you saw the title on this, I called it Put Your Eye Up to a Tree. And I was thinking about, getting a reading out. And I'm like, this is my reading today. the trees, the rocks, the cliffs, the water. Right now you probably can't hear it on here, but I can hear it going right behind here, the house, the cabin. There's a stream, and I can hear it flowing down through the rocks and the energy that it brings me. I can feel the cool air. And I was thinking, I was a little afraid, yeah, but a little, I was, that it might end up being too cold for me to be sitting out here this morning. And then I went, put on your jacket, put on your socks, and go on out there. It's not that cold. And it is gorgeous. Yesterday, I was up on Split Rock, and I just was feeling it. The wind was howling. I was watching one of the most beautiful things. I could see Mount Whitney and a couple other mountain peaks, taller mountains, in the distance. And I could see these patches of clouds, the shadows of clouds, slowly passing over them. And I just sat there. Actually, I stood there because it gave me a better view of them than sitting. And I just watched these clouds passing over the earth really slowly as they were moving. Because it was really windy where I was, but those clouds, they weren't cruising really fast. So I got to watch them slowly cross over those mountains. And it's such a gift just to be out there. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna read you all. I'm not gonna read it because I don't have it with me on here, but I do have it on a bunch of my pencils with a poem written on them. It's a poem I wrote one day a long, long time ago. I wrote it. I actually wrote this poem in the middle of the winter in Minnesota, when it was snowy and cold outside, and I just wrote this poem, and it's called Put Your Eye Up to a Tree. Put your eye up to a tree. Now look straight up. What do you see? Are they mountains with canyons dark and deep? Or is it a desert where all the live things creep? No, it's only what I see when I take the time to look up a tree. And I was thinking about that yesterday when I was out. I was thinking about it as I was looking around at the ground, for instance. Because anything you take the time to really look close at, you see different things. And every time you look at them, you see something new, no matter how many times you've been there. And in this particular poem, I saw myself looking at a tree where the bark of the tree was right there. And I put my eye right up against the tree. And I looked right up the bark of the tree. And it could go from tree to tree, and every tree was a different landscape. Some of them were sort of flat, polished, and looked like the gleam, like there was water in a lake or something. Other ones looked like deep canyons and crevices all over them, and it looked like entire worlds right inside the bark of a tree. Put your eye up to a tree. Now look straight up. What do you see? Are they mountains with canyons dark and deep? Or is it a desert where all the live things creep? But no, it's only what I see when I take the time to look up a tree. And actually the poem's not called Look Up a Tree, and I forgot the title of it for a minute. It's called Take the Time. Take the time. So, take the time. And yesterday I was looking out, and I'm looking at the granite rocks as I'm walking on them. And I'm wearing shoes without socks, and these shoes are barefoot shoes, and they're grounded. So even though I'm walking on rigid rocks, I'm grounded to the earth, and I can feel the contours of the planet underneath my feet. And I'm looking, and I'm seeing these details in the rocks. These little shiny details. And then I saw a shiny thing that looked like little bits of gold and whatnot. And who knows, maybe it was. I'm in California. There's a lot of gold out here. And I could see all these little sparkles. Then I started to pay attention to the little sparkles in the rocks. And I could see them everywhere. And looking down at the rock, was like looking up at the stars. Take the time to look up a tree, to look down at a rock. And as I was walking, and I could see, and I'd see some trees lying on the grounds, and you could see the burned out trees from the forest fires all around us, and the new life coming up underneath them. I took the time. It was amazing. It was so amazing. And I felt so connected to the planet. And here's the beautiful thing is, when I feel connected to the planet, I feel more connected to myself. As the electrical impulses of the planet balance out my body and we become an impulse of one, everything changes. It was amazing. I couldn't bring you with me, but you can go to my Facebook page. And by the way, anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Kelwin Hagen, Kelwin, Hagen, Hagen. Go back a few videos, down a little bit. Look at one of yesterday's videos, and it just says it's so good to be me right now is the title of it. I think I got two, a picture and a video, and it's amazing. It was amazing. And I just held up my phone, the camera, and I just turned in a circle so you can experience a little bit and feel what was going on up there. And the wind was just whistling, and you could hear the wind whistling. These moments, we got to take these moments, and we got to love them. Like, feel the warmth of the sun on the back of my head right now, and acknowledge that when I started this, that sun wasn't poking up on the back of my head yet. Now, I can feel it. I can feel all that energy of the sun coming into me, because it's all part of me. And when my body gets that energy from the sun, it does things to that energy from the sun. My body, it turns into vitamin D and other things that I need and that I thrive on. So take the time. Take the time. Take the time. So, let's go into prayer. So this has all been a prayer. Ah, so blessed. I can hear the birds in the background. I hear something that sounds like a cat somewhere. I don't know if it's a cat or a bird. It's a bird behind me up in the trees. It sounds just like a cat. I love it. I love it. Well, so I got all your prayers here, and when I'm done with this video, I'm going to go through all of those while I'm here on the mountain and just feel the energy, feel your love, feel your affirmations, and know that where you are, God is. I am blessed. I am so blessed and so filled with the love of God right now. I am grateful. I'm grateful to be up here on the mountain. Grateful to be up here at Split Rock. Grateful to be here with you and have you here in my home up in the mountains. I'm grateful for each and every critter that's out here that I got to commune with. Grateful for the lizards that were watching me on the rock yesterday because they come out and sun themselves during the warmth of the day. Grateful for all the things taking place in my life. Grateful this morning that I woke up and I got to roll over and go back to sleep for a little while. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the love that I feel. I'm grateful for the sounds that I hear right now. I am grateful. I'm grateful to be. I am grateful to be me. Right here, right now. Feels good. And knowing that right here, right now is immersed and surrounded in the love of God that is all things. The Spirit of God that is all things. The life of God that is all things. Lifing is taking place around me in so many ways. It's all lifing. There is but one thing taking place everywhere. It is so simple and so divine. The omnipresence of God. The omnipresence of love. The omnipresence of abundance. The omnipresence, the omni-intelligence, the omni-everything of everything, because everything is the omni. That's a good name for God right there. Omni. So I'm grateful to Omni to be here as everything in my life. I'm grateful to Omni as the rocks, the Omni rocks, the Omni trees, the loving lifing of God taking place everywhere, everything. My gratitude goes beyond anything I can describe, just like the presence of God goes beyond anything I can describe. Infinite. All. Omni. Omnipresence. Where it is, God is, because God is it. This is true of God. It's true of everything. There is no spot that God is not. Therefore, it is true of me. I am the perfect life of God. I am the perfect breath of God. I am the perfect being. Perfect God, perfect being, perfect me. It's true of me. I am what God is. God is what I am. God is because I am. If this is true of me, it's true of each one of us here right now. It's true of you. Each of you, each of we, individually, is in and as the life of God. Where God is, you are. Where you are, God is. Where we are, the amazing, loving life of God is taking place right here, right now. God is because we are. And we, well, that's Omni. It's everything again. So everything that is, I am. Everything that is, you are. Everything that is, we are. And as I move through this day, knowing this and knowing that I can choose to live in heaven or live in hell. I can choose to see the divine life of God in each and every thing, in each and every person, in each and every being, everywhere. I can choose peace. I can choose life. So today, my realization is it's all God, and I need to enjoy it. I need to see it. I need to feel it. I need to be in it and know I'm consciously in it. I need to consciously think and create the world I want to see. So today I see the world of beauty. I see the glory of God in everything. I see the glory of God in the sunshine. I see the glory of God in the rain, if it's raining where you are. I see the glory of God in the ocean, and knowing that just as the wave cannot separate from the ocean, I cannot take myself away from God in anything but my thoughts. God is. God is waving. God is blowing. So put your eye up to a tree. Look straight up. What do you see? Are they mountains with canyons dark and deep? Or is it a desert where all the live things creep? No, it's only what I see when I take the time to see God in a tree. It's a beautiful thing. God is. So even as I look in the world right now and I see turmoil and I see chaos, I know that in those places God is, and the presence of God is, and the peace and love is. As I see kids playing stickball in the ruins of Palestine, I know that God is there. The love of God is everywhere. As I recognize, and I don't try to shelter out of the fact that I feel little pains in my body sometimes. I know that this is my body communicating with me that I need to take different action. I need to change my thinking. Change my thinking, change my world. Knowing that God is just perfect and God is everywhere. I can't have it two ways. I can't say God is here and some other dude is there. The only devil is the sin that we have of separating ourselves from God in thought. And when we do that, the power of our thought is so powerful that we indeed start to create the world that we don't want to see. So as I look forward, knowing that complaining and worrying is just prayer for what I don't want, today I will look out at the world and I will see the love, beauty of God in everything. Today, I will take the time to recognize my oneness in God and to recognize the oneness of everything looking back at me as God. Today, I get to be me. Today, we get to be we. You get to be you. I get to experience God as an individualized expression. You get to. So today, I'm going to take the time. Today, I invite you to take the time. Turn each moment into a prayerful meditation of love by recognizing it. If you're walking, feel the earth beneath your feet. That's God beneath your feet. If you're sitting, breathing, feel the breath. That's the breath of God. So today, I realize and I acknowledge that the love of God is everywhere in as our life. We are the beauty of God that we've been waiting for. So today, I invite you, take the time. Take the time. Take the time. So right now with me, we're going to take the time and we're going to take 3 full breaths right here, right now. Today I see and acknowledge the love of God everywhere is everything. Today, I bathe in the beauty of the love of God, knowing that the love of God is all there is. Today, I recognize the love of God looking back at me everywhere as everything. Today, I recognize the perfection of God as me, as each one of us, as the we that will always be. I give thanks for the power and the truth of these loving words. I give thanks for the the inescapable reality of truth. I give thanks for knowing that not all facts are real, and not everything real is a fact. I give thanks, and I let it go. I release it into the big love. I release it into the stream of life. I let it go into the big love, the big God, the big yes. I release it knowing that it is done already. It is done. It is done. And I say, and so it is. Amen. Take the time. Take the time. You're welcome, Marcella. Thank you for being here. So blessed to have you with us. And blessed to have everybody else here with us. I look to the hills and the trees from when comes my help. Whoops. Went away. It is done. Namaste. All right. So. Yes, Olive. Comes in. Just evoke it from within. Libby, yes. Dwelling Christ everywhere. Yes. Take the time to remember who and whose we are. Exactly, Tracy. Take the time. Take the time. It's worth it. One with God is one with omnipotent God. Even now, I am grateful. Yes. Well, I'm going to go over all of these, and I bless each and every one of us. And I feel so blessed by each and every one of us here right now. I feel blessed by the sun, the breeze, the stream, the energy of this mountain pulsing through my very veins. So, again, I'm KelwinHagen, and please take the time to tune in to agapelive.com. Look at the classes that are being offered. Look at the programs that they have there that you can participate in and volunteer for, the different ministries. Look at the different things. Look me up. I'm KelwinHagen. If you got any questions, you need anything, you just need to talk, you need a little prayer, call me on Facebook. Look me up. My phone number is posted in Facebook. You can find me. And I'm here for we. And nothing feels better than when somebody calls me up, sends me a message, and it's always just when I needed what they were bringing. And I'm able to bring, hopefully, what they need. So look up agapelive.com. Check them out. If you're anywhere near LA, come on into Agape Services. It's really worth being there. I'll be there for next Sunday. I plan to be to all 3 services. And I'm excited to be able to spend that amount of time there with people. During the prayer, during the services, after the services, we have a spot where people come and get personal prayer live. Not just live like this, but in person. Come on and experience it. So, just to make sure you hear it at least once today, I love you. I love you with all that I am. Because all that I am, when it really comes down to it, is love. So, everybody have an absolutely amazing conscious day. Take the time. Take the time to stop and take 3 breaths. Take the time to look around where you're going, even if you go there 1,000 times. If you're walking through your house, take the time to look at the details on the wall and the things you have hanging on the furniture, the fibers in the rug. Look close at them. Really be there. Really experience it. Take the time. I love you. Now I'm going to go take the time to go over all of these wonderful comments and experience all the love here and share a little bit of love back. So, I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace.